Hello, Lethal Nation. Wayne here with Lethal Injection Outdoors, bringing you another installment in our Lethal Life series. And Wayne, why are you talking to us while you're driving down through a field? I'll tell you why. Because this is my first tip in my tree stand setup, check, path, whatever you want to call it, episode that I'm about to bring you. So here's the deal, folks. In the state of Maryland, where we hunt, these deer are rural deer. They're seeing a lot of tractors, trucks, things like that. These farmers drive around these fields. So if there's any deer in the area, they see this truck coming down through here, we're not going to blow them into the next county. All it's going to do is detour them a little bit. They're going to take a walk off into the woods, and we're going to be able to get out of the vehicle, do what we do best, turn around and head on back out here and be as least invasive as possible. So, tip number one in this video, if you need to work on tree stands or access a camera or things like that, and it's still, I'm not saying to do this the day before the season starts, but you're still a couple weeks out, by all means, drive your vehicle down there because it is not going to hurt the deer. Now, we're going to get the number two. All right, so tip number one was to drive down to your location where you're doing your tree stand maintenance. Now, which brings us to tip number two. Don't be afraid to fire up chainsaws, weed eaters, things like that. These deer are used to hearing this kind of equipment. All it's gonna do is push them out of here a little ways and they're gonna come right back. Like I said, don't be doing this stuff right before your opening day starts, but a couple weeks out, you're fine. Now, if you come with me here, we'll talk while we walk. What I've done here is I've cleared this path. This is going to do a couple things. I can get in here very quiet. I'm going to take a rake and rake up some of this grass. And the second thing it's doing is keeping my scent down. If I was walking through all this high grass, I'm getting scent on all that. On here, I'm still going to drop scent. It's going to come off my boots. That's a given. But it's going to be less scent because I'm not rubbing up against things. The next thing, deer love these paths. If you make paths through this high stuff, the deer are going to use them. Come with me. So, if you look right up there, we've made this path directly to my tree stand. And what these deer do a lot of the time, and I've seen it with a ton of different deer, when they come up to the edge of the field, they stop, they look around before they walk out. That's giving you a prime shot opportunity. So what happens? The deer moves up through the woods, utilizes the same path that I used. He stops right here, looking around. He's giving me a quartering away shot that I can take, and he's not alerted because I'm not making any kind of noise to stop him. He's automatically, or she's automatically going to stop right here at the edge of these woods. So let me get this rake down, and then I got a couple more tips for you guys. Well, there you go, folks. We have a nice, clear, quiet path right up to our tree stand. So we can hustle right down the field, run right through on this, and if there's deer bedded down right over the hillside, we are not going to alert them to our presence. We're not tripping, we're not stepping on any sticks. Like I said, nice, quick, quiet, clean path right to the base of our tree. No scent on the brush. And I'm telling you right now, I'll show you video of it later in the season, but the deer are going to use this trail. Now, you're thinking to yourself, Wayne, why are you doing this late in the year? It's 2 weeks before the Maryland opener. We already came in here, checked all our tree stands, things like that I'm going to get into in a minute. The reason I'm doing this right now is I'm not touching anything, not touching all over my stands. I'm not even going up there. I know it's ready to go. I want to cut this as close to the start of the season that I feel comfortably possible because I want it to still look like this when I come in. And the later in the year I can do that, the stuff's not going to grow back. If I would have did this back near the 1st of July when we were in here, it probably would grow back up. So that's the reason I'm in here 2 different times, one checking the stands in July, and then back here at the end of August, clearing these paths real quick. But, like I said, we came down through, we blew the deer out of here with the car, we fired up some equipment. It's going to push them. It's going to push them. It's not going to push them into the next county. It's just going to move them out of where we're working for right now. We're going to hurry up and get done. There are storms on the horizon that are coming through, going to wash away any scent we leave in here, and then we're going to go on about our business. Now, let's get on to our next tip. Come here with me. You guys may or may not have done this already. Just a real quick tip for you guys. When you're in maintaining your tree stands, come in, check all your straps. You can hear that storm coming already. Check all your straps, check your stands. It's good to have somebody back here with you in case something does happen. God forbid it does, but in case something does happen, it's good to have somebody with you, or at least alert or let your family members know where you're at when you're back working on a tree stand. Another thing I want to get into, this time of year it's hot. There's a lot of ticks, there's a lot of bugs, and you know what else? There's wasps. If you have tree stands like this, those wasps will build nests in any kind of like surrounding you got around a tree stand. They'll build it in seats, all kind of stuff. So it's another thing you want to look out for early in the season, maintaining your stuff, is the bugs and the wasp. So we already came in here, like I said, maintained all our stands. I'm hitting these paths real quick. I'm going to get out of here, and then if the conditions are right, I will be back in one of these stands on opening day. Well, there we go, guys. Another path, clear and ready to go for opening day. Which brings me to my last two tips. If you're out here running any kind of equipment, make sure you're wearing some safety glasses so your eyes are still in your head. Come opening day, and make sure you're staying hydrated out in this heat. You know what, folks? We're out here living lethal 365 days a year, because the path to success is paved with hard work and perseverance. Guys, make sure y'all comment on this video. Tell me what you think. Am I crazy out here weed whacking my paths to my tree stands, or is it something you guys do too? I want to know your setup tips. I want to know when you're setting up, what time of year you're setting up, when you're getting ready for your opening day. Till next time, this is Wayne with Lethal Injection Outdoors, and you know what we'll be doing in 2 weeks, folks? Getting lethal.